everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Holly Matthews. I'm a self-development coach. I'm the founder of the Happy Me Project and I am a mom of 2 girls. All of that over. The next thing is I'm going to subscriber beg. Please subscribe to this channel. Give me a like if you like this video and comment below your thoughts. This video we're going to talk about Christmas anxiety and I'm going to fire off 10 different thoughts on anxiety and stress around Christmas. I know that some of you feel overwhelmed around Christmas. I'm a person that often feels overwhelmed around Christmas, so I've had to cobble together thoughts and ideas to help myself through, and I'm going to offer them to you right now. Number 1, and I wrote a list. I actually have to look because I wrote a list. Number 1 is take things at your own pace. This is not a competition. Forget what social media tells you. This is in a competition, right? Do this at your own pace. Do this in your own way. It is nobody else's version of anything. It doesn't have to be any other which way other than the way that you want it to be. Number 2 is this. At Christmas, now some of you may be with family, may not be with this year. Often Christmas can get quite overwhelming for people when there's a lot going on, especially if you are more introverted in your nature and you can't people for too long. Hey girl. So what you can do is you have permission to take yourself away at points during the day to just recoup your energy by being alone, because maybe that's what you need to do. That's what I need to do. So if at any point you feel like I need to go and have a lie down, or I need to just go and listen to my music and go away for a little bit, do it. You have permission. You don't have to sit with everybody listening to Uncle George's stories, endless stories about his motorbike that don't interest. I don't know where that's come from. I don't have an Uncle George, and you know what I'm talking about, right? There's always one that wants to talk endlessly about something. There's always one. Maybe it's you. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm that one. Probably. But take yourself away if you need to. Number 3. It's important at this point in the video as well. Breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. When it gets too much, take some time out and breathe and take your time. 4, 7, 8, breathe in for 4, hold for 7, out for 8, or the square breathing, which I like as well. So I get my daughter sometimes when she's feeling overwhelmed, she draws a little square on her hand and you just breathe in for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, hold, breathe in for 4, hold for 4, yada yada, right? Round and round and round. Take your time, calmly breathe. And nobody, even if Uncle George is going on about the motorbiking and inside you're like, make it stop, and you haven't yet taken yourself out of the room, just breathe. Interesting, Uncle George. Just take your time. Okay, that's the next thing. And of course, because I've been chatting there, my phone's gone on its thing. Right, anyway, 4, sort out the basics. Always talk about this. Eat well, okay? Eat some good food as well as the junk you're gonna eat possibly at Christmas. Hydrate yourself. Get some sleep where you can. Go and have a nap if you can. Try to get some sleep in there where possible, because it's going to help you to be able to cope with all of the stuff that's going on. And move your body. I know we want to sit like absolute sedentary sloths eating cheese at Christmas. It's not just me. I know it's not just me doing that, but try and move. If you're feeling anxious, getting up and moving and just changing the environment a little bit will help massively. Number 5, and I know you're gonna hate me for this, some of you, but I don't care, because my job is not to be liked. My job is to try and give you ideas and tips and things. So alcohol, it is a depressant. And if you are a person that is already feeling rubbish, having a drink of alcohol or many drinks of alcohol is probably not a great idea. I know it makes me sound like a killjoy, but I know from my own experience that all of my emotions get heightened when I drink alcohol. If I'm feeling great, that's cool. I'll just feel like extra great for a little bit and whatever, and then totally regret it the next day, because my hangovers now last 3 weeks. Now I'm 36. But make a conscious decision. Don't feel pressured into drinking if you don't want to. I often feel that pressure because I don't not drink. I do drink, but I've got to be in the right frame of mind. And if I can feel myself feeling anxious or overwhelmed or sad, and sadness can come up for me around Christmas, having a drink is just likely to tip me over the edge, and then I'm likely to cry or get cross about something. And then go to sleep. So I will often just not drink at all, and that's my own personal choice. But I do sometimes feel the pressure of, hey, have a drink, have some fun, and you feel like you're being the boring one. But again, you have permission to not do that, and just let yourself off hook, protect your own mindset. So, and I know that sounds miserable, but I'm gonna tell you the real truth. That's how it is. Number 6, reach out. If you are feeling it, anytime, reach out to your people around you. If you can, if you have that support network, reach out to, if you need extra support and you need to go and see a GP or a counselor or somebody else, go and do that. It's the best thing in the world to be able to admit that things are going on for you. But if it's just, I feel lonely or sad, or I just don't feel myself and I need some people, then reach out. And if you don't have a good support network around you, or you just don't want to talk to them about it, you don't feel like you will get the right response, then I welcome you into my community. And I have a Facebook group where we hang out, and that is the Happy Me Project Facebook group. Even if you're not on Facebook in general, set up an account, jump in there, and we will welcome you in. And it's not just me, the whole group in there is very supportive, and people will often jump in and go, do you know what, I've had this happen, how do I work through this? And people come up with ideas, and so you are absolutely welcome to come into my group. Number 7, plan. Planning around Christmas is really important. There can often be lots of things going on, and that can feel quite a lot. I said to my oldest daughter this because she's probably not dissimilar to me in that she likes her own company, and sometimes in the big busy situation she gets quite overwhelmed, or when there's lots going on. So she said that she's going to write down, and we talked about her writing down the plan she would like to happen, how she would like Christmas Day to go and the Christmas period, what she would like to happen. And then, because I'm conscious that if we plan and it doesn't go to plan, we then feel, oh my goodness, what's gonna happen now? She's writing down the what if. So what if somebody gets the coronavirus and we can't see each other at Christmas? What if what if someone burns the turkey? What if Uncle George gets really drunk and really won't shut up about the motorbike, and everybody feels fed up of him, right? What happens? What if? So have your what if plan as well. What if maybe I could just take myself out of the way. I'm sick of Uncle George and his endless stories about when he used to ride his motorbike around Europe. I'm really creating him into a real person in my head now. And number 8 is to self-care, but like a real self-care, not just a wishy-washy self-care. Real self-care is where you actually self-care AF, and you work out what it is that you need, because it's personal to you. So if what you need is hella boundaries and you need to say no to lots of stuff, then that's your self-care. If for you self-care is about being in nature, then do that. If self-care to you is singing loudly and eating loads of chocolate, then just do that. But know what it is that makes you feel good, and do that in abundance. Number 9, help other people. When we help other people, we get a helper high. We feel great. Me and the girls every year, and we're going to do that this week at some point, do some Christmas cards, and we just write them generically to any it says hi neighbor, and we say in the card, I know Christmas is not a great time for everybody, and not everybody is getting to be with their family this year, but we are sending you lots of love and reminding you that you're important and you're doing the best that you can. We just write nice messages like that in it, because we appreciate that some people will be lonely at Christmas and feel sad, and then we post them around our area. We just go for a walk, and it reminds the girls to be grateful and to consider other people. But find ways that you can help other people. The quickest way to you feeling good is to spread joy, and then it has this lovely ripple effect. Number 10 is to get outside. Get out into nature, breathe some fresh air, go for a walk if you can. I understand that in 2020 life that has been difficult, and there's been some challenges with that, but if you can't get outside, then change your scenery, move things around, shift up your home, even change the way that you look for the day. Do something that is going to change the monotony of what can be everyday life. Change something, but getting outside is so beneficial to your mental health and your mental state. And that is it. But ultimately, be kind to yourself during this time. It isn't always picture perfect, so take your time, be kind to yourself, do what you need to do. Don't go by somebody else's rule book, because you don't have to, and have a wonderful Christmas in whatever way that looks like, even if it is you sat in your pants watching Netflix. I will speak to you all very soon. Please do drop me a subscribe and a like and a comment. Have a wonderful Christmas. Peace.